What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Good evening. How is everybody doing? Please hit the like button on the way in. Okay. All right, we got one of my moderators here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of figured Shadow Slayer probably wouldn't be here because he's typically available like on Fridays and Saturdays. Jamal Fowler in the building. What's going on, y'all? Got 16 in the building. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. All right. I was trying with my bad. I was trying to make sure that wasn't my mom. Let's see. All right. So I've been looking forward to this live for a little while. Cause for one, I know people been asking for more couples, and let me tell you, it's a lot harder than you guys think. Cause not everybody wants to be on social media. Not everybody wants to be on camera, and I completely understand. I respect everybody's privacy. But you know that doesn't mean I'm not gonna keep trying for you guys. You know, I've had maybe about a good two or three couples kind of just get MIA on me. Okay, we got Global Passport crew in the building. What's up, man? So yeah, and this couple is in DR, and as you guys know, there is a lot of, how can I say, controversy when it comes to DR. So I'm really happy that I was able to get this couple on because I'm hoping we'll be able to debunk, or at least, you know, find some kind of, I guess you could say, silver lining, so to speak, in terms of what a lot of people, a lot of the negative stuff that you hear. All right. So I'm not gonna waste any more. I'm not gonna waste too much more time. So introducing the YouTube channel, and I'm gonna make sure I put it up here on the screen. You guys, Love, Purpose, and Passports. It is Mr. and Mrs. Pro for you.
Hey,
Hey, good
what's going on,
evening.
brother?
How you doing?
Doing
Uh,
good. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. Let me make sure I'm saying this right because I gotta make sure what time it is. Hola noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Okay. Yeah, I'm on my mind already. Backwards right now. Okay, um, so my first question for you guys. Well, let's start off with here. How did y'all start off making a YouTube channel? How did that come about?
Well, that's interesting, bro. I was looking at Taylor Made Dreams page. You've seen Taylor Made Dreams channel,
Yeah, I'm
and he
familiar.
mentioned that there was a couple, and he gave him all these, gave him so much props, and he's mentioned Andre and Andrea. I was like,
Okay.
oh, so there's a couple doing this. I said, it's, it's far and in between to find, couples, doing this passport thing. So I went and looked at the channel, and I was like, I like that. I like that. This looks like something we may be able to do. You know what I mean? So, I
Right.
told the wife, you know what I'm saying, let the beautiful Miss Pro know, and we thought about it and said, yeah, let's give it a try. In our first video, we just jumped out there. I mean, it was, unorganized. I didn't really, have that too much to say. We just kind of winged it, but we got a nice reception and people was kind of feeling this. So, we're gonna keep it going. But yeah, it was, it was Andre and Andrea, Love Crossing Borders, that, gave us the motivation, and inspired us to do this.
Oh, okay, then that's what's up, man. I'm like, shout out to Andre and Andrea crossing borders. Like, like I was saying earlier before we came on, like I'm hoping I finally get to meet them because I'm like, he said he was gonna be at the carnival in Barranquilla when I'm down there. So I'm like, we'll see what's happening because I know he was saying something about Europe in the summer. Because I was telling him, I'm like, depending on how things shake, I might end up in Germany because a lot of people on my channel been dude, you got to go to Germany. You got to go to Germany. I'm like, okay, I'll go to Germany. But
Yeah, I think
so,
Germany is the OG passport, bro. One of the spots,
uh,
spots that had a military bases. They've been doing that for a minute. But this is gonna
oh,
be when you go out. This is gonna be your first passport stamp, right?
yes, sir. Yes,
Ooh, you got to
sir.
get that thing popped.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like, is he
Oh,
like this all
brother.
the time, Miss Pro, for you?
Yes, all the time, every day, all the time.
Every day. Oh, hey,
Oh my
it was some
God.
brothers, man. And you know, the brothers gave us props on the first video. And they said, but man, you know, maybe you could tone it down a little bit, you know, with the clowning, man. You was trying to. They don't know, like, we do this all day, man. This
We
is,
have a
you
good
know,
time. We
I
have
have her
fun.
laughing all day. Hey,
Yeah.
when you get somebody that laughs at your jokes, you know what I'm saying, and she's beautiful, you know what I'm saying, and bring you food, drink, and you know, give you, you know, a whole lot of little kisses that you got to act like you don't like, then, you know, you end up, you know, telling these jokes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you know, we laugh, man. We have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, we a lot of the couples that do this, man, they are all the couples that have done this, they have amazing stories, right? And our, you know, our amazing story is that, you know, we did this long distance relationship thing for years. You know, so now that we're together and now that we're here in this space, I mean, you know, we appreciate it and we look at each other and just, you know, it's love, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know, we laugh, you know what I'm saying? I crack jokes, we laugh, and we just, you know, we live in this, and, you know, we worked very hard to get here. You know, we sacrificed and we stayed focused, and you know, we finally got here. You know, our long distance relationship was 7 years, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on. So before you get into that, like, yeah, because that was actually gonna be like one of my very first questions. So like, exactly when, where, and how did you meet? Exactly. Like, just like, you know, I'm gonna give y'all the floor. We got all the time in the world. Just, you know.
Okay.
Oh my
Why
God.
she
Yeah,
start laughing like that?
let me clear my throat on this one.
Okay,
So,
hold on. Let me hold on. Necesito agua. Hold on. Let me get
Salud.
salute.
Salud. All right.
Nah,
Okay.
so
I'm ready.
once upon a time there was this brother, you know, I'm that brother. And so I no, so I'm from the West Coast, bro. And
Okay.
but you know, I had a job opportunity and ended up in New York, in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So I was in Brooklyn, you know, maybe around the 2 year mark. And my cousin contacted me. He's like, look, bro, you got your passport? I'm like, nah. And he was like, you know, I'm taking this trip. You know, me and some of the bros are taking this trip. You know, I think you know, I think it would be good for you to go. Now mind you, you know, me coming from the West Coast, you know, I don't have no experience going out the country. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I've been to Canada, I've been to Mexico, but they ain't really count. You know what I'm saying? Going to Mexico, and you know, when you in Cali is just like, you know, that's across the street. So we didn't even need a passport to go there back then. You know, we could just go and come back. And so when I moved to New York, that was actually like me. That was me moving out the country. You know what I'm saying? Because in Cali, just like when we traveling, you heard of the big four: DR, Brazil, Thailand, and DR, Brazil, Thailand, and Colombia. Those are
Oh,
what dudes refer to as the big four. Well,
oh,
in
okay.
Cali, the big
I
four.
didn't know that was a
Oh, you
thing.
know
Okay.
that?
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't
So
know.
they call it the big four because those are like really the most popular spots that you know, brothers go to when they first start traveling, right?
Okay,
So,
makes sense.
but in Cali, the big four is basically um we'll call it, you know, what as far as your experience with other cultures, you got white, you got black, you got Asian, and you got Mexican. That's about it. There may be a little more. So when I hit New York, that was like me going to another country because there were when you go to New York, they're not just black. They are, you know, African, they're Jamaican, you know, and every other nationality, you know, that we fall under. There's not just white in New York. There's, you know, they don't say there's just, you know, that was a white boy or that was a white dude. You know, they say He was a Russian. He was, he was a Jew. That's the Jews that did that, or
Okay.
those are the Albanians. It says something like that. Everybody flies, their nationality out there, and so that was my first experience, with other cultures and everything. I didn't know anything about that. We always laugh because I never even heard. I ain't know nothing about DR. I ain't know nothing about the Dominican Republic. Look, bro, y'all got it good, man. Because when I first went, there wasn't no YouTube videos. I feel like you already win and you ain't even went yet. This wealth of information that you have and that you've been getting from everybody, it wasn't like that. So when my cousin told me, about going on a trip to DR, I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, no, I'm telling you, you're gonna like it, man. You're gonna see, right? I'm like, okay, I didn't know. I think when I first saw, a Dominican chick in New York, I thought she was black and Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. So, so boom, we got to go get the passport. So, we go. He lives in Maryland, so I took, it's only a few hours from New York. So, I jumped on the Amtrak, went out there, and we go to get my passport. And mind you, that was a pleasant experience, getting the passport in Maryland, because I called the passport place in New York, and it sounded like you calling central booking. If you're not here by 8 o'clock, you're not getting in the door. Don't ask, and you better. I was like, wow, And when I went out there, the only thing missing was like cheese and wine. When I went to go get the passport out there, it was smooth. So, and so we get the passport. And a sidebar, because I know there's probably a lot of brothers who on your channel who probably haven't gotten their passport yet. When you go to get your passport, in case you haven't mentioned it, say a brother finds out next month he wants to go on a trip, and he doesn't have his passport yet, or he meets a young, whatever motivates him to go. And he's like, man, I ain't got my passport yet. When you go down there, you can let them know you want to expedite it. And you can already have your trip planned 1 month away, because I heard that, like when you go to get your passport regularly, it may take up to 3 months or something like that, or, months at a time. But if you ask for it, you let them know you want to expedite it. It might cost a couple more dollars, like, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 bucks or something. And you'll get that passport within like 2 weeks, so you just let them know. And I think it's on the application you want to expedite it. But anyway, so, bro, if I start talking over your show, just let me know. Just stop.
Oh, no, go ahead. No, go ahead. Please continue. I was just gonna say, like, I'm like, mine. I did mine regularly, and it took 6 weeks. But now I'm like,
6 weeks.
Please,
okay.
I'm like, please continue. Oh, yeah, they said 4 to 11, but it took 6. So I was like,
right. So if you ever needed them in a hurry, like, say, because sometimes people tell you they're taking a trip, you're like, I ain't got it yet. Expedited to get there 2 weeks. So anyway, so I got the passport. And he's celebrating me, all right, man, you don't know, it's on, man, the world is yours, so you about to get it. So then another thing, he was like, so I'm gonna show you this website. You know what I'm saying? This website right here called Dominican Cupid. And what you do before we take this trip, you can get on there and kind of line them. You can get on there. He said you get on there and you find the love of your life, man, and look all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Just keep looking till you find the one you're looking for. And when you find her, you can, it's good. So so I'm on I'm on Cupid, and I'm looking around and I'm starting to see, like, oh, so this is why he's going. I didn't know this was. You ain't seen nothing like that. Listen, look, man, I'm telling you, average man, y'all got it good, man. Y'all get you getting all this information before you go. So it's not like you just wake up one day and get your head busted. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't see it coming.
right.
Like,
I know what
prepared. And mind you, brother, I like how you knowing what to expect. And I was thinking about that. I said, man, the brother getting all this information. He's humble, man. Just getting this information. He don't even know that it don't even matter, man. When you get there, and you get that when you get your feet on the ground, all that stuff you was getting ready for and telling you, that's going out the window for a minute, man. You about to see why brothers come back changed. And come change don't just happen, man. You got to, you gonna come back a changed man. So you will see. And I'm gonna be looking forward to hearing your experience, because your eyes are gonna look different when you get back. You know what I'm saying? You go you go get, like, your eyes look calm now. So when you get back, they might look sad. You know what I'm saying? Because you just ain't going. You see how the lions look in the zoo. You know,
Yeah.
you don't see that spark in their eyes no more. Once you go and come back, the spark in your eye and living in them, it's over. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? The only time your eyes are gonna light up is when you talking to a brother about what you saw and what you did. Then you go light up.
Oh,
So
man.
anyway, watch, you see. Hey, brothers greater than you have found out, and brothers lesser than you have found out. So all I can say is, welcome, brother. Bienvenidos. So I'm looking around. I'm on Dominican Cupid, and you start finding out. That they listed. I don't know how it is now, but they listed by when you see the young ladies, it tells what city they're in. And so you start seeing, I'm noticing that. Well, I wasn't noticing, but I heard that in Santiago, you start noticing they're a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? So we started calling Santiago the bone yard, like the red bone yard. You know what I'm saying? And and then, it's just certain states you just start seeing, certain cities. I mean, you start seeing the just difference. I think it's San Cristobal. I could pronounce that.
Oh, okay.
Good
San
pronunciation,
Cristobal. They were a little more chocolatey, had a little more chocolate to them now. It's just how it looked. That's how it looks. So you start seeing. But anyway, as I'm, as I'm, getting my seeing what the Dominican Republic has to offer, I clicked on this one. I saw this green dress. Green is my favorite color. Caught my eye. And when I saw that green dress, I noticed it was legs from there to there. Ooh. Bruh. And I like when legs are from there to there. Saw that, clicked on it. And back then we thought we was doing something, because we had our little, copy paste, Spanish. We didn't know no Spanish. We had copy paste, put our little Spanish hola, ¿cómo estás? Tú eres muy bonita. Me gusta tu photos. So, we kind of going back and forth a little bit, right?
Okay.
Then, it's the struggle Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And so we end up talking, and I'm gonna let my beautiful, more likable better half, tell you what happened after that.
Okay.
Hi. So he says, let's video chat. It's okay, let's video chat. He was in his house, and I was in my house, and we video chat, and he looks at me and I look at him, and I said hi, and he says hi. And he says, I don't know, just kind of talking about himself, and then he asked me some questions, and I started talking. And when I started talking, he did this.
What?
And he started looking in the camera. And I said, did I do something wrong? And he said, are you sure you're in the Dominican Republic? I said, well, yeah. Why would you ask me that? And he was really mean to me. He was mean.
What that mean? Hey, bro.
He said, he was mean. And he said, well, because the way you speak English, are you sure you're not, what was it, infiltrating or that's what he said? Are you sure you're not infiltrating? I'm like, what does that mean?
Hey, I was looking for that. Hey, you know how that
mean?
Bruh, dog, I heard you the other night on one of your videos. You talked, you said, man, that brr. I didn't hear that brr. So, but I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you this though. So, me and some of the homies, when we be on Dominican Cupid, like say late at night, I might get a phone call and he said, hey, if you see such and such, on Dominican Cupid, don't holler at her. She in the Bronx. Hey, shout out to the American living Latinas. No shade, no hate. But at this point in time, we trying to get that passport stamped, and we ain't need no passport stamp for the Bronx. So uh there used to be, they'll give us hey, look, if you meet such and such, she not in DR, she's here. So when she was speaking that English, like that guy, I was like, wait a minute.
And
I
you
mean,
know
she
what he
fine,
asked
but
me
you
to do?
sure?
He said to me, well, prove it that you're in the DR. I'm like, okay. So I turned the phone around and I showed him outside, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. And then that was it. But he was,
Wow.
You got to make sure, brother. This
Hey,
passport, we ain't come this far to get this passport stamp to need to pay the train fare to get there.
you you know what? You almost took the words out of my mouth there, man, because I was gonna say, man, because if there's one thing, if there's one thing for certain, when we hear that English is a little bit too good, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it does. I'll be honest with you, Miss Pro, for you. It definitely
You got to get your look. Got to confirm this thing, man.
yeah, it's like I don't know
infiltrate,
what it
infiltrate,
is. I don't know what it
infiltrating.
is.
Infiltrating.
Um, but
uh,
yeah.
My earpiece is falling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't want to stop y'all from continuing the story, please.
nah, so we met. We met, bruh, and you know, it was on. You know what I'm saying? And we entered into this relationship, and I mean, as far as the timeline goes, when you start off with someone, the interest is serious, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be with someone for a minute before the relationship becomes serious. And but we were interested enough, and we just started we started moving forward with this thing together, and here we are. Like I said, part of our story is this, is that we did the long relationship. So many times you hear brothers talking about when they met their woman or when they moved overseas or whatever, they had it's like they had either the jobs lined up, or they, I got this pension, or I got I was in the military and I got this disability. In other words, finances and just their whole situation was lined up where they can just, make that transition. Well, like I said, I'm just a regular brother. I wouldn't have even planned on getting it. My cousin wouldn't have told me, I might be just getting my passport now. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But we stayed dedicated to it, man, and we just kept on pushing. So, and the thing is, um, there was no YouTube videos and all that stuff. Now we start hearing all the negativity, and you start hearing, nah, this isn't gonna work, that's not gonna work, and all that. It was just us. Besides, friends start looking at you kind of funny sometimes, over time, because it's just like, just say for instance, you see a dude get a medal or something for, you know, doing something valiant, doing something heroic in the army or something, or they were in a battle or something. And he gets recognized for what he did. You know, it looks good when he's cleaned up, and standing on stage with a clean suit on. That's kind of like where we are now. We stand on stage with the clean suit, and getting our props now. But it wasn't like that
No.
during the long haul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? During the long haul, you got people looking at you like, come on, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You doing this, and then mind you, I was coming there, with my peoples.
Mm.
Then when it came time to break wide, you know what I'm saying, and start, they headed to that side of the island, I'm headed to this side of the island. It was like, oh, man, you can't come kick it, with the, like, look, bro, I'm doing what I do. And that's the thing about, being a man, you learn when it's time to step off and do, and do you, and pursue what you're trying to pursue. So like I said, it looks good now, but in real time when you're doing this, because everybody doesn't have it, and that's a lot of times that's what what I try to tell brothers, because when I got my passport, and like I said, my big cousin, he schooled me on everything. I started doing the same thing. I was like the DR ambassador. I'm at work, I'm telling brother, you got your passport? You got your passport yet? And then I get them together. I'm sending them on trips. If I don't go, I send them with, one of the other homies that's going. We go meet up at a little, bar or something, sit around and talk. Everybody introduce themselves, and then everybody get together, to take a trip, because that's how I was introduced to me. And but I would just it's funny, your show, you average man unplugged, average man, and the average man can do this. You don't have to have everything lined up, because sometimes, just a situation will motivate you to do what you need to do to make it happen. And that's the thing about getting that passport. Your motivation will change. Everything is going to change, because all of a sudden you're gonna find this energy you didn't know you had. And for one, you got to get back. Like I said, when you go back to the matrix, you come back. When you go to when you taking that flight back to the matrix, you already think about, how can I get back? How can I get back there? I heard him talking about some brothers that shed some tears, like go home, like I can't, I'll never want to go home.
Man, I done heard so many. They call it passport rage. Like that's what they call it now. They call it passport rage. I was like, what? I was like, that's a real thing. They was like, oh yeah, bro. They was like, bro, you gonna be crying when you got to get back on that plane on the way home. I
You're
was
gonna see.
like, oh
You'll
man,
see.
oh Lord.
You'll see, bro. That's why I can't wait till you go. I can't wait till you take your first trip, and it better not be no Germany, man.
Oh better no, better kid, no, better
Ah, brother, we
kid,
can't do
man.
that. We need you to get right. We need you to get right.
Yeah, man. Bro, they got the festival going on in February, man. Oh, like, do you know
Yeah,
how? Man, listen,
man.
don't get me started.
Yeah.
Let me see. I want to see. I want to see if I'm saying this right, since I'm working on my Spanish. Uh, ¿A dónde, a dónde aprender inglés? Did I say that right?
¿A dónde aprendiste inglés?
Oh,
Where did I
aprendiste.
learn English? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
did I learn English? I was born here, and then my parents moved to the U.S. and I stayed and studied in the U.S. till junior high, and then my parents moved back to the DR. We've been here since,
Oh, okay.
and the English stayed with me. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just trying to work on my Spanish, to be honest with you.
Well, you did very good. Good pronunciation. Good.
gra- gracias. Let's see. So I'm trying. Let me get back to my questions. Okay. So on a little serious, kind of slash kind of controversial note. Um,
Okay.
have either of you noticed a rise, or have you even noticed the rise of the whole passport situation, particularly after Kevin Samuel's death? And what are your thoughts on it, if you have noticed that?
I mean, well, yeah, I can answer that. I mean, I've seen the movement just take off. You know, you know, Kevin Samuels was trying to get brothers to stay there and fix things there. You know what I mean? But you know, I was telling wifey, when he passed, anytime they mention him passing, it just reminded me of the Wizard of Oz, where they celebrate like the witch is dead or something. It was just the way they celebrated him, but he was the one trying to keep brothers there and trying to mend things, and celebrating. And so now that he's gone, there's a vacuum, you know, since he's gone, on what he was doing and what he was talking about. And so what filled the gap? The passport movement. Because see, the passport movement is an answer that no matter what anybody says, there's nothing, there's no argument that even matters. I'm here. I hear everything dude's saying. I just look and say, you don't know what you're talking about. If you haven't been, you don't know what you're talking about. If you have an argument, I can understand why you arguing. You know, you got your own agenda. But men have found a solution, and the solution is the rest of the world. You know, brothers wasn't telling other brothers to get passports back. You know, back in the days to the way it is now. You know, it's gained legs, and it's going big, and I'm all for it. You know, because even if you go back, you're not going back the same. You know, you won't go back the same. And that's why I laugh. I say it jokingly, that you getting all this information, and you getting everything. But brother, when you go, I can't wait to see you when you get back, because it's over. You think it's over now. When you come back is when it's over. And you can start making plans like the young brother Austin and all that. As soon as you come back, you like all these plans, you're gonna start making plans to make this happen all the time or permanently. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, I've already told my audience. I'm like, in the next 3 to 5 years, I really don't want to live here anymore. Like I'm trying to,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
you about
something
to put
shake
it in hyper.
somewhere.
It's about to be in hyperdrive.
Yeah, that's for sure. See the super chat real quick. Shout out to Devoted Seven Gaming with the 4.99 super sets, and salute to y'all. I love to see it. I can't wait to go to Colombia next year. Well, hey, I'm gonna be in there all the whole month of February for the Battlefield Carnival. I almost screwed that up too. If you're gonna be down there, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I am going in August too. Because that's when my friend that I was originally supposed to go down there, she's from there. She said she was going in August, so I'm actually gonna go for February and August. And I don't know,
Okay.
we'll see. So we'll see what happens from there.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for that super chat, Devoted Seven Game, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me see. What's my next question? Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Pro for you. Did you have any thoughts on that question? Did you want to answer that?
Um, no, he's told me what I know about the passport movement, and I get my information from him. But I do remember Kevin Samuels, and we've seen a few of his episodes, and we've had some really long, interesting, deep conversations about just his perspective and the situation in hand. But I mean, I don't live there. I really don't know what's going on. All the information that I get, I get from him.
Oh, okay.
You want to hear something interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how I found out about Kevin Samuels? Guess who turned me on to Kevin Samuels? She said, "Poppy, I heard somebody talking. He said some of the things you say."
Are you
The
serious?
guy named Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
saw I
serious?
saw a clip. Yeah, I saw a clip one time. He was on my feed, and he was making fun of some girl, and
Mm-hmm.
so it went really viral, and it was really it was a lot. And then so he started popping up on my feed in YouTube, and he was in a clip one day, and he said some of the things that I've heard him say. And then after that, you know, I learned a little more about Kevin Samuels and the movement and what he meant and what was going on. He started following it a little bit more. We've had some really good conversations about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that. I would have definitely thought it was him that put you on that, Kevin Samuel.
Nah, she.
So that's the other way
Yeah,
around. Yeah, I wasn't
yeah,
expecting that. Wow.
Well, no, I
That's
wasn't listening to like Kevin Samuels or anything. I just, I saw like a clip, and then after that, I saw another clip, and then I said, "Hey, this man said a lot of stuff that you said," and then I showed it to him, and then from there, that's kind of like where he moved on to Kevin Samuels. So yeah, I guess I did kind of put you on
yeah.
to Kevin. I put him on to Kevin Samuels. I did. Okay.
hey, take your credit. Take your credit.
Yeah, yeah. She's humble, man. She tried to sit back, but
Okay.
mind you, bro, I just wasn't on YouTube like that back then. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
she would be on YouTube more. And when she
Yeah.
found out about him, she told me about him. And I don't even think I went and looked at it right away. And then when I finally did go check him out, I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. This is fam right here.
Wow. Yeah, because I was
Mhm.
gonna say, because he's the reason Dennis Sperling didn't leave the country, because he was actually
Right.
considering
I see him
about,
talking about it.
but then Kevin Samuels put him on with somebody, and then I think he ended up getting married or something. So I'm like,
Yeah, I
I'm
think he
like,
either got
I'm
married
glad
or
that
about
worked
to or
out. But,
something.
hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, you were saying he got married, and I was saying, yeah, I think he either got married or he's getting married. But yeah, no, I remember because it's funny, we used to hear him talking about Dennis Sperling, then I never saw him until after he passed. I said, oh, this is the brother he was talking about. Like, okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah. All right. So I want to. I got a question for Miss Pro for you. What do you think of, well, we'll say Western women in particular. What do you think of the negative things they say about the women in these countries that guys go to? If you hear any of these negative things, I mean, I don't know how you couldn't, but I mean, if you don't, you don't. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, maybe I didn't. I want to make sure I understand the question. What do I think about what they say, the negative things that they say about women here?
Yeah, about women in other
About women
countries
here?
outside the
Yeah,
U.S. You know,
because
sometimes they try to say
Yeah,
the
I think
yeah,
that
because they're starting to because it's getting to the point now where women are starting to shame the women from these other countries, and I'm starting to think it's kind of
you
like
know,
it's like a last ditch effort shaming tactic, because at this point when it comes to the men, we're just kind of like whatever, like we don't care. I'm like, and I think it's like, okay, well, if we can't get to them, well, we're gonna get to the women, and it's kind of like, that's really not working
I,
either, because the women are looking at them like, well, if y'all are behaving like this, then no wonder they're coming over here. So it's like a never losing battle, and it's like they're just punching air at this point, and it's like I don't know what the issue is. So I was like, I was just asking what was your opinion on it and what your thoughts on it.
well, I think that bad news and negative things travel really fast, and I think
Uh,
that it's a trend now to talk about the negative aspect of dating women in other countries. I think that right now is like a trend.
yeah.
I don't really I don't really know why they say it.
It's like I think they need someone to be angry at. So I think once the guys stopped caring, they had to start. I think when the guys stopped caring, they had to, they had to target that anger somewhere else, or the complaints or the put downs, because once a brother bounces, man, he really doesn't care anymore. Doesn't he's not. And the thing is, bro, we not out here to prove nothing. We actually coming out here and finding what we looking for, you
that's
know.
it.
So getting caught up, we're kind of I mean, I'm in the community, so I see it all. She's kind of on the sideline. I show her stuff every now and then, just to kind of, like, check this out. But for the most part, this is a sweet, joyful, soft spoken, stays in her lane. She's not here for the smoke, you know. We call
That's
it
what's
love, purpose, and passports, because the first word is love, so we trying to
Yeah.
push love out there. But now me, it's funny. Um, in the first video says she liked the love, but I like the purpose of passports, homie. So I'm okay for a little bit of with a little bit of smoke. You know what I'm saying? A little something, something. But you know, my other half right here, she's sweet as they come, and she's not here for that. But
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up. I can appreciate that. Like that's yeah.
like when we
That's
see some of the other ones doing the Filipino peas and all them, nah, she ain't. That's not her lane. She
that's what's
like,
up.
hey, she about to put me on the KS, but nah, she not ready to get out there on that on that front line bang like that. She, we here for the we here to pass on the positive energy to the brothers and what they're gonna feel, when they once they get that stamp, what I'm saying, once they come out and you meet someone. Because here's the thing, like, there's so many, and that's what I was saying also about Andre and Andrea, kind of, encouraging us and motivating us to do this. There's so much out there for the single brothers. There's so much out there for the brothers who want to, walk on the wild side and, do your thing. But sometimes the brothers, that really, okay, let me say it like this. The commercial um, definition is the passport bros are, you know, exercising their options to find love abroad. That's the
Mhm.
commercial version. That's the commercial statement. But in reality, everybody's not looking for love. You know, there are brothers who are done with love because of the experiences they've had. So, but they out here finding peace. You know,
Mhm.
they're out here finding excitement. They're out here finding camaraderie. They're out here finding everything that they're not finding at home. But then there's also the brothers like me and Dre. And from what I hear from you, you on your way, that are looking for a significant other, once you step out here. And you're gonna find that. And the main thing is to recognize the one that's for you. You recognize that, and then you be on your way. Um, but as I was saying, a lot of the talk about that, um, about brothers finding love abroad. That's what we here to promote. What I'm saying? We want to show from our experience that it can be done by the average dude. You don't have to be a millionaire. You know, you don't have to, have all your ducks lined up right away. Just start off by getting that passport and get out here. Everything else will start falling into place. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to represent.
Okay then. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um so I got this next question because this is something that I referenced when I actually reacted to one of your videos because this is very, very important. I really, really want to debunk this. So as you know, I got a foreign testimonial playlist. Guys send me their stories, and
Mm-hmm.
it seems like out of like what maybe the last 10 that I've done, about half of them been about DR. But I get so many negative comments about DR, whereas like the girl, all the girls down there just want to have fun. Like, don't go. They was like, Rome, don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't go. I'm like, dude. Every other story that they keep sending me is about DR. What are you talking about? Like, the
Hey.
the math the math ain't mathing. So I mean, please,
The
one of you.
mathing.
So it's like,
That's cool.
so one of you or both of you, can y'all please help me debunk this once and for all? Because I see a
So,
brother, I see a brother over here with a beautiful woman and they in DR. What's going on? Like, I don't see the issue. And I keep getting other stories of the same. What's going on? Dude,
so
even one of the videos was a wedding, bro. Literally a wedding. Literally
yeah, I saw that one.
video.
I mean, the receipts, brother. You know what I'm saying? We got the receipts. And here's the thing. And it kind of goes about what I was talking about when I said, there's the commercial side of this, but then there's the, the real bros that are coming out here getting down. Um, are the brothers that are saying that, are they saying they were looking for a wife and didn't find one? You got to ask yourself, what are they really saying and where they coming from? Where were you? You know, were sticking and moving and fell for something in that arena? You understand? What I need a brother to come to the front, step up to the mic and say, look, I was looking for a wife. I thought I found one, and this is what happened. And even that, look, bruh, I don't care where you are. Show me where the cookie cutter wives are, where everybody just stepping off the plane, getting married to the first thing they see. Here's it, before, so you do know that Colombia is the trend now, right? And Thailand. But as far as, Thailand is a little bit further. So the brothers that aren't going that far, Thailand, Colombia is the trend. Colombia wasn't the trend a few years back.
Right.
What do people always do when they move on to something else? All of a sudden, the old thing ain't like that no more. Hey,
Look,
do
see, look.
you? But all I'm saying is, bruh, we live in a gated community, right? What's outside every day? Outside, what do I get mad about in the hallway? It's nothing but kids and families. When I say I get mad, I'm saying it lightly. I was like, they go to credits, mess it up, I record, talking like it's nothing but kids and couples. I mean, families. There's nothing but families in this gated community that we live in. There's two jungle gyms on each side that they can go in and play, and they let their kids stay out till late at night because
Yeah,
it's safe.
exactly.
But it's nothing but families, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's lovely. That's why we moved here. Um, all you see are families and couples. It's a beautiful environment. They even have a little daycare, so it's really sweet.
Yeah.
So I can just tell you what we see every day, and all we see
So
are couples and families.
yeah, and I mean, granted, it's all Dominicans, but I'm in the Dominican Republic. So that's what it's supposed to be. But all I'm saying is these brothers are married. They all families. So where are these dudes? These dudes mad because you didn't find no wife in Sassua? You
I
didn't want to find no wife in Sassua. Oh,
I have
you
something to add about Sosua.
Please.
So I didn't know Sosua was a hot spot until he told me. In the DR, Sosua is known for being like having the best cheese and the best dairy products. When you go to the supermarket, you always look for products that say Sosua on it, and that's what you buy. So Sosua is known for everybody as being like the best dairy products, the best cheeses, the best milks. I didn't know it was
cheese and milk.
Sosua
She,
until he showed me
yeah,
YouTube videos.
she didn't know.
Uh-uh.
This is they got this idea that all the DRs walking around here thinking about what pros do. You could live in Vegas. You could live in uh, anywhere that it's a stroll somewhere. Do the average people walk around thinking about that? They may
Right.
know that it's there. They may not even know that it's there. Regular people are not on that time. And that's the thing about brothers that travel. They begin to think that when they go to a country that they're the center of activity and that they're the center of everything that's going on. And that what they do or say or think has anything to do with the country. You over there in a tourist spot that you in a spot that's put there for you. I call that DR. Sometimes I call it the DR post because I'm in RD. This is Republica Dominicana where I'm at. There. This is RD where we at. They in
Oh,
DR.
here.
The last time I seen somebody, hey, bro, I ain't seen nobody speaking English in so long that when we see somebody and they kind of say that they speak English, I don't even remember what to say. I'm like, dang, my Spanish don't work, but dang, I forgot how to speak English. But I'm just saying, I'm in real DR. Everybody. And then here's the thing about some dudes: when you say you in real DR, they always want to pound their chest and act like because they know how to go to some village, where they got a well to get water. That's real DR. I'm in real DR. I'm in La Capitale. You know, where I'm at. Sometimes I'll look and I'll laugh. I say, man, these dudes be doing these driving videos of what they see. I said, man, they ain't even gonna be interested in this because this is the city. This is a city setting, and it's not, they got this idea of DR when they haven't been sometime that is dirt roads and, you know, uh, you know, country. They have that, but this
Yeah.
ain't it. This ain't it. It's all nice cars out there, in the parking lot. And like I say to dudes sometimes, man, it's stuff here that you can afford and it's stuff here that you can't afford, and a lot of it, when you hit certain spots. Because sometimes they'll come to the capital and say, man, the price is too high. Look, bro, that's not, yeah, they have gringo prices. They have gringo prices everywhere, but this is the capital. It's a little bit different. But we were talking about that, and then sometime, as far as wife material goes, you'll hear dudes speak about, well, you got to go off in the country and you got to. I ain't going no country, man. I ain't no country dude. Hey, look, shout out to the country dudes. I'm not that. I'm a city slicker, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised in the country like that. So I wasn't looking for a country woman. And so I got my woman in the capital. You know, I don't need my woman to know how to go out and milk no cow, or skin no fish. You see what I'm saying? That's really not what I'm looking for. So when they say wife material, sometimes you got to ask yourself, well, what is it? I mean, what kind of husband material are you, man? What you looking for? Because I found what I was looking for. I mean, here it is. I mean, okay, so you saying I got lucky? All right. I think every man that find what he looking for got lucky though. Because there's no cookie cutter, bro. You got to find someone for you. Now you might find a bunch of women that are different from what you saw, and that's what you're gonna find out. But they still got personalities. They still got to match with your personality. They got to match with your style, your flavor, and what you like and what um what you compatible with. And you an individual, of a certain caliber. Everybody is. So you got to match that up. So when they say there's no wife material, what they saying? Nah, they basically just saying they saying what everybody else is saying, and on top of that, most of the dudes that were saying that wasn't looking for no wives because I ain't seen one yet say he was looking for a wife and couldn't find one. Dudes don't even want to say they looking for love. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't want to say, hey, look, I'm looking for the one, man. I'm gonna go out here and find me. Because you know what's gonna happen if they say that? Dudes gonna be on them. Don't be no simp, man. Don't be no simp going looking for no love. You know. But
You're right.
a brother knows if you the type of brother that, and I'm not telling a brother to go looking for love, but I'm telling you, there's some dudes who are built for relationships and some dudes who are not. It doesn't have nothing to do with looking for love. It's just like some dudes come and want to walk on the wild side and they want to live on the wild side. That ain't for me. Yeah, it's there. Check it out. See what's happening. you know, my favorite saying, where you start is not where you stay. Saying so I knew, when I found what I was looking for. And that's the thing, if you don't recognize it, that's on you. So, when she walk past you, you don't recognize it and you let it because here's the thing why it's easy to get caught up. It's so many.
I hear that a
So
lot.
you pick one, but you gonna close your eyes and pick one? I don't know. Because there's so many. How you gonna pick? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But you just gotta recognize what you're looking for, man. It's more about you. And dudes will get caught up thinking it's about the women, and that's where yeah, they there, but it's about you. What are you looking for? you know. But um, you know, I always go to the source. You know, when somebody say it ain't no like when they speak about the Matrix. You know, I understand they speaking loud and proud. You understand? I know what it is, but once you step out, you know that's the motherland, right? Of that Fism, you know, or one of the motherlands. They leading the charge. So they
Uh-huh.
say, "Oh, it's gotten here." Yeah, it's gotten everywhere. Where don't they have internet? So it's gotten a lot of places, but that don't mean that they're not leading the charge here. You can still
Yeah.
find what you're looking for. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Women still get frowned on for not doing what they're supposed to do. I have a funny story. I was supposed to pick him up one time at the airport, and this is when he would book later flights. So this flight was really, really late and I fell asleep. So I was really late to get there. And he said, okay, don't worry about it. There's a bar at the airport. So, he went, he sat and he went to the bar and he had a couple drinks and he was just, he's a cool dude. He's just relaxing. And then I get there, huffing and puffing. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. My eyes were watery. I felt all bad. And the bartender, who was a girl, looked at me like this. I felt so bad because she knew that I was
She didn't
late,
know. She asked
and
me
I
where
did.
she. Yeah, she asked me where she. You know what happened? I said,
So
"Oh yeah, she
women,
was late." So
she, and it's like I guess she told all the other little friends. So when I pulled up, everyone was looking at me like it was so embarrassing. I felt so bad. Never
Wow.
again was I late to pick him up. Ever again. 35 to 45 minutes early. Never again. Just because I did not want to be shamed by all the other women there. So we
Wow.
still, we still, we still shame each other. You know?
Yeah, you that would never happen up here. I don't think I don't think that happened. Oh, Jesus
yeah.
Christ, man. It really is night and day compared to the States. I
Oh, it is, bro.
really
That's why I
can't make
say that. You know, yeah.
can't make
I don't. I mean, it's influencing. It's trickling in everywhere, but it ain't taking over. See, you know, we traumatized. You know what I'm saying? We traumatized from that battle. So no matter whether it's trickled here or not, it's not like that. You know, you're gonna understand, masculinity and femininity when you get here. Because you're gonna enjoy being masculine and she's gonna enjoy being feminine, and you know, that's something you can, it's I'm not gonna say it's gonna take some time to get used to it. It's gonna be refreshing. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? We hear that word, but you're gonna experience what that is. She's gonna enjoy you being masculine. She's gonna enjoy you being a man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever being a man means to you, but you're gonna realize, man, I could, you know, yeah, she gonna say, you man, you man up, man is man, get manly. Ain't no limit. You know what I'm saying? You used to when you at home, they try to, it's illegal to be it's illegal to be too much of a man and being and really illegal to be you know, for a woman to be too feminine, too
man,
submissive.
good Lord.
That's frowned upon and everything. So, and that's the thing, it's culture. A lot of times they don't realize that we choosing a different culture. I don't spend a lot of time. I don't spend a lot of time blaming it on black women. I don't spend a lot of time blaming it on white women. I don't spend a lot of time blaming on nothing because this is culture we talking about.
Yeah.
When we step out here, we don't say, well, yeah. At first, you might say, yeah, I love them Latinas, right? But that's first grade. Once you've been for a minute, you're gonna realize, no, I love the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna find out you love. And it takes a while of coming to start understanding that it's the culture that you really starting to like. You like the, they say, oh, you love traditional women. No, I'm thinking we love in traditional culture.
Mm-hmm.
They're just a part of that culture.
Yeah, I
And
think.
now, when we come out and we start adjusting to being, a part of that culture, and we love it.
Yeah, I agree with you because my friend that's from Colombia, when me and her was having a conversation on how like we date up here versus like how they date where she's from, it was like literally night and day. When I was like explaining to her how we date up here, dude, this woman was looking at me like I was growing a head out the side of my neck. I was like, she's looking over here looking at me like, so she's not your girlfriend? I'm like, no. Oh nah, where I'm from, oh no, we doing all that. No, you my man. I was kind of like, okay. And you over here wondering why the hell I'm over here trying to go to your country. I'm like, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No.
I try to explain to her, I'm like, the women up here are not like the women where you're from. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
No, they're
Let
not.
me get to
They're
this super
not.
chat real quick. Naja Connection TV with the $10 super chat says, "What a wonderful couple, and kudos to Ron for a tremendous job on this and past interviews. More
Thank
power
you.
to you. Hashtag get your passport. Yes, 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 yes. Get that passport. Get that passport, gentlemen, please." So I don't want to say I have one more question, but I kind of want to. There was a question that popped up on your channel that I kind of wanted to answer, and I'm gonna use it as a segue to bring on the other couple that I was mentioning, um, because I've had this conversation with them before, and the way they explained this to me, it made me look at this very differently now. So you had a question on your channel where it says, why do we call cooking and cleaning being submissive? Now, when I had this interview with this couple, um, Belle, she said, that's the way we were raised. That's the way we showed our family love. And I'm like, okay, I mean, because that's basically how I was brought up. And then Eric, he has said something along the lines of, well, the reason why we prefer to use the word cooperation instead of submissive is because you can use the word submissive in so many ways. And the moment he said that, it clicked, because I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, you know what? I kind of agree with where he's coming from, because with me being 37 now, I'm like, if you would have asked me what being submissive meant 10 years ago, the first thing I would have thought about was sex. So when he was bringing up different things that's could
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah.
was kind of
Yeah.
like,
That's what
damn,
you kind of hear. Yeah. Yeah.
damn, you know what, Eric, you actually right. Because because when I think of submissive, I used to always immediately think sex, 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 sex. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you actually got a pretty valid point. So in terms of, as far as that question goes, I definitely think we need to. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but I don't know, man. I guess we probably need to stop looking at cooking and cleaning as being submissive, man, because I mean,
Well,
does that
I
really
would say
fall in line with
easily,
that?
if when a brother, so I use the word because that's the word of the day, so that I'm clear about what I'm saying. It can be called cooperative. That's fine. But sometimes I just use it just to cut through all the all the other ways that a person might try to spin it. I just say it. You know what I mean? But if you say you're looking for a submissive woman and you really want one bad, and cooking and cleaning is it, that means you're gonna fall in love with the first maid you meet. You understand?
Valid point.
Yeah. And one of the things that I said in the video that I made about, I said a lot, and one of the things I said about cooking and cleaning was that us, the brothers that use it, that are from the States, we say that because we get so much pushback on that in the States. They openly reject cooking and cleaning for us. So we use cooking and cleaning to symbolize submissiveness. So that's why I say that.
You know what? I agree with you on that. I it's hard for me not to, because we're denied of it so much in this country. I can see why it could be perceived that way. So I mean, and that may be the reason why I looked at it that way also. So yeah, I agree with you on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring on Eric and Bill. You guys, everybody in the chat, y'all are familiar with Eric and Bill. They were on my channel. They've been on Bill was on my channel like about a couple weeks ago when I had Miss Lily on. Miss Lily's been in the chat. And I had them on, I want to say maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and bring them on because they definitely wanted to give you their flowers. I'm going to go ahead and let them have the floor. Eric and Bill, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all come in.
Hola, buenas noches.
Barranquilla presente.
Barranquilla presente, mucho gusto.
Eric and Bill, look, we saw you guys not too long ago because we like, okay, we about to be on the show. We got to look through and see some of these couples, and we just watch a video, one of them the other night, and say, we like them.
Go ahead.
This is our first live, and I was very afraid. And I saw Belle, and she was so sweet and so comfortable and so calm that I was like, I think I can do it, puppy.
Yeah.
She did it.
You
I
think
I can
that?
do it. He was like,
I was
"It's gonna
thinking
be
the
good."
same about you. I was like, I was so
like, "Oh my God,
nervous
I
in
think I
that
can do it."
interview. And I said, Eric, she looks so calm. She can speak well. And I can't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just really. Let me first by saying, Rome, thank you for giving us an opportunity to speak directly to somebody that has influenced us and don't know that they have influenced us.
Yes.
We really appreciate you giving the opportunity. At the last minute, we kind of we were looking at you all's videos, and we discovered you all because Rome did a video about you all reaction, and then I said, well, the thing that really peaked for me was I said they remind us of us.
So, I think we all say that. Yeah.
And it was just the interaction. It was so many things that I loved. The facial reactions that Mitch it is hilarious. And it just draws you into the video. And I said, and I was even questioning where you were from, because I was like, we sound a lot like the same. Now I'm in Kansas City, so we lean kind of West Coast in our vocabulary.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was telling her some of the slang, and I was like, that's that. We say that. You've heard me say that before. And it was just amazing. So what you guys did for us is that you gave us motivation to say, let's kickstart our channel. Let's do it, because we did like you. We saw Andrea and Adria first. Yes. We saw them first.
Yes.
And much love and respect to them, because they were the ones that had us say to ourselves, why can't we do this? And then we saw you all, and I'm just straight up, I mean, no cap on this. You guys are like, you remind us of hope, that we can do this and that we can persevere, because just watching you all, it motivates me.
And the way they met too.
Yeah, the way you met too is similar to us.
It's similar, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you guys were on. You guys met online as well. What was that? eHarmony or something like that?
eHarmony, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to eHarmony.
Yeah, so it can happen. I mean, it can happen. And it's just you feel the love in your videos. That's what I love the most. I keep saying love, but I love you, and I love their videos. And that's what it is.
That's corny and cheesy, like you say, but I'm corny and cheesy.
Yeah, we say corny and cheesy love.
I don't care if that's something like submissive. I don't know what word they want to use, but for me, corny and cheesy is lovely.
Yes, so that's what we do.
Thank you, brother.
That's
Thank you.
great.
That's motivating. I mean, you know, when we started, I mean, really, there's so many videos out there for the single brothers. You know, that I mean, it seems like it's like 99% videos out there for them, and you know, just a couple of couples out there. And we said, well, let's do it. You know, let's jump out there and see what we can do. But you guys motivated us with this, and we thank you. You know, we looking forward to seeing your channel out there, and you know, we can collab and you know, come together and talk about this. You know, talk about these love affairs right here that we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's right, because it's real. Because this woman, I love this woman next to me. I'm with you for life, for life. So I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Belle. We appreciate that. We weren't expecting that. You know, we like I say, it's called Love, Purpose, and Passports. So we trying to promote the love. You know, we trying to promote the the purpose and the passports, and you know, and so we try to keep it smokeless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I say, I'm every now and then I might get, have a little smoky moment, instead of trying to get, smoke. But that's not what we're here for. We should talk about that. Say like, we got to remember it's a lot out there, a lot of drama out there and a lot of negative energy out there.
Yes.
But we want to draw in the people that are looking for, what we have or are interested in what we have. And, we want to keep it like that. We want to keep it positive and share, what we've learned. And especially, like I said, we have a series coming up about the long distance relationships, because if you did it for 7 years, you got to have, it can't just be one part. We gotta have parts, and we did that. So that's one of our we hope to be able to encourage brothers, because everybody's not able to make that move. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much negativity you're gonna face with even thinking about it out loud. Saying I want to, instead of just saying, "Oh, I just want to go out here and do my thing." It's brothers who want to play. I mean, we and then us, we're not youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, we looking for something of value. Kevin Samuels used to talk about high value men, but we looking for high value relationships.
Yeah.
And, we want to promote that. But now, brother, we thank you, Eric, thank you, Bill, thank you, Average Man.
Thank you, Rome. Yeah.
This was our first live. This is our first time being on live. My daughter used to always say, "Dad, when you're on Instagram, something, just go live so everybody can see." Well, I said, "All right, I'm gonna do it." Next thing, we just recorded the video. Yeah, ready for live. So this was our first one, and appreciate you, Ron.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for coming on, and I definitely appreciate Eric and Bill. They are being a big help as far as my situation with that and Kia. Man, can't come fast enough, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
I know.
This party started, man.
I mean, just looking at the screen now, I'm like, soon as I get off of here, I'm about to get back on this Duolingo real quick.
But you're doing a great job. That's true.
Thank you. I'm trying. It's difficult. It's hard. So any last words? Well, you know what? Let me get these super chats. I want to get caught up before I let you guys go. Original Man with the $2 super chat says receipts and more receipts put trolls to shame. I know that's right. They always saying, "Oh, y'all ain't going down there for marriage." I'm like, right, but I got two married couples on my channel right now. Okay.
Yes.
Urban guitar legend. Oh, this man's been in Africa doing the damn thing, man. Shout out to Urban Guitar Legend with the $50 super chat, because I did one of his he was one of my foreign testimonials recently. I think he's in
oh my god, so embarrassing.
I want to say Kenya. I can't remember. I don't want to say Kenya. He says, wow, put a 1 in the chat if you're sitting at home jealous right now. LOL. Congrats to you both. Her story about picking him up, it was truly inspirational. And
So
love.
embarrassing.
Urban guitar
So
legend.
embarrassing.
You shouldn't tell that.
Never again.
Oh, no.
That's her favorite sound.
Yeah, because he dropped that 50 bomb on me, so you know I gotta show him.
Oh
the
yeah.
Yes.
Angelo, I do not know what kind of currency this is, and y'all don't know what kind of currency it is, do you, man? Oh no, he did say he's in
That's
the.
Dominican pesos.
That's the
I was gonna
pesos.
say,
That's the
he said he was in the
pesos.
DR earlier.
That's that meal peso.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
That's
meal
great.
pesos. Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to say salute to you, Rome, and these two beautiful couples. Reminds me of my girl and me. Love seeing this. Oh yeah, because he said he's literally watching with his girl in DR right now. So, yeah, so shout out to him, man. Shout out to Angelo. Is that all the super chats? Oh no, another super chat. Okay, wow. Antonio Seaton with the $2 super chat. He says, yes, thank you, bro. Wedding coming up soon, bro. Oh, you know what? Hey, I'm not playing. I'm like, I say, I'm very transparent with my subscribers, man. Antonio, I ain't forgot. I got it written down on a posting stamp right in front of my computer. It's his wedding date. He said he's getting married in Colombia.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try my best to be down there for him too. So before I let you two couples go, you have any last words for each other, for the chat, for me?
Ron, no, thank you. And we are really thanks with you for this opportunity to meet this inspirational couple.
Yep.
And nice to meet you, both of you. I'm really proud of all the effort that you have done in your relationship. Is this right to say it that way?
You got it.
Thank you.
And then we are gonna follow your channel, and we are continue doing our things to our channel too.
Yep. We're gonna put it on.
Thank you. We will definitely. Have you started your channel yet, or do you have a name for it? Are you still preparing?
We got a name from KC to Kia, and to make the connection from Kansas City to Kia. So we got that. We have two separate channels working, a TV, which is going to be live, and then the recorded video channel to separate that from what we learned from Rome and from Richie Mack and a few other folks. And so then we're going to, but we still got to build some of the stuff around it before we're ready to go. But we're almost there. We're looking forward to it.
Great.
So you can get our contact. Rome, you got my contact. You can give Eric and Bill my contact information. So I know you guys probably are in touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
And hit me up. WhatsApp. Yeah. And then we lock our numbers in. So Eric and Bill, thank you. You know, you guys just motivated us to keep going. You know, we I'm ready to go turn the light around and start do a video like tonight. You know what I'm saying? Get busy. I see her though, she ready to go to sleep. I'll sit up and yell at the mic by myself, you know. Thank you guys for the props you gave us. I mean, that's really motivating. And Average Man, bro.
Thanks for this
Thank you for everything, brother. Congrats on your 25,000 subscribers. I know you kept talking about you got to get that 25 G's before the end of the year. You did that, bro. We can only dream of our channel being as successful as yours, but you know, we give them what we have to give, and God to give the increase. And thank you for having us on, brother. Thank you for the first video. I mean, you know, brothers came to the page saying, yeah, I'm here. Average Man sent me here.
Yeah.
You know, in the comments section. Yeah. So thank you for that. And just thank you for giving us a pleasant experience. Like I said, this was our first time going live. So, you know, you have a little bit of nervousness. It's like, man, what's it going to be like? Am I going to get in front of, am I going to forget everything as soon as I get in front of this mic? As soon as he says it's showtime, you know, I don't know what's getting ready to happen. Got to pour a little bit of, you know, put a little bit of this Rugal we had sitting on the side just to, you know, keep the nerves right. You know, I keep reaching. Every time you see my hand go to the side because my cup was getting low, I said, man, you know.
And I was like, I want to drink.
But no, thank you, brother. I appreciate this, beyond words, and we gonna all stay in touch, and keep this thing going.
Definitely.
Sure.
Okay, un placer conocerlos y bueno.
Ay, gracias, un placer.
Un abrazo y bueno, seguimos en contacto.
Besotes. Qué linda.
Tú también. Ron, gracias. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Thank you.
You have to practice your Spanish. You are doing a good job.
Thank you.
Me too. I gotta practice mine too. I got 100.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, Rome, I got 150. I got 150-day streak on Duolingo. So get your game up, bro. Get your Duolingo up.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And my husband too. He's learning too.
Yeah, I'm on Babbel.
He try hard.
Yeah, I'm on Babbel.
With the
yeah, I can't do that. But it's like
I used to say, Papi, repeat with me. That's the most difficult sound.
That's so funny.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
good.
think even I struggle with the R's. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, all right. Oh, wow. They still sending in super chats. Oh man, I appreciate the love, you guys. I appreciate it.
Keep the party going.
Niger Connection TV, $5 super chat. Are priceless amongst these couples, brothers. Get your passport and get out. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Oh my God, man. So I want to thank both of you guys for coming on. If it's possible, do you think there's any possibility that we can maybe get like a collab with you two on like in the future, possibly? I would definitely love to have you two back on together at the same time.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty dope, man, to have like a pair of couples like on at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll definitely keep in contact. I think Eric and I gave y'all my WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, we have.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So like I already have their WhatsApp, so we'll go ahead and link up and make it happen. All right, cool. So I'm like, thank you guys for coming on. We'll keep in contact and yeah. All right.
We need to dance some merengue. We need to dance some merengue. You do.
Every time
do a video. Do a video.
It's so funny. Every time I hear
to dance merengue. Do a video.
I'm ready.
Showing how to
I'll
dance
teach you how to dance bachata.
Oh, that's true.
I saw that earlier today. I like bachata. I saw that earlier today.
That's very. I love bachata.
Well, I love salsa. Every time I hear you say Barranquilla, in my mind, I think of the song En Barranquilla me quedo. So every time I hear that in my mind, I'm like,
I know who want to stay in Barranquilla for more time. I know who wants to stay there.
Ready.
More than a month. Well, when I have, we should have like a schedule something to meet in DR or in Barranquilla.
Yeah.
You are welcome to my city too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
No.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we have to.
Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I appreciate you guys.
Third time. Bye.
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys so much. We're gonna keep in contact. I gotta bring both of you back on. I really do.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you. Take care. Adios. Saludos.
Adios. Saludos.
Ciao.
Antonio Seaton with the $5 super chat. He says, my soon-to-be wife, he says, thank you very much. I appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate it. Yo, man, I'm definitely got to get both of them back on, man. I love talking to couples on here, you guys. I really do, man. I really do. Yeah, my man gone, man. Like, bro. Like both of them brothers, man, they got what I want, man. I'm like, they got them some Latino wives, man. Come on, bro. Y'all know what I want. Man, listen. En Barranquilla y 31 de enero. That's when I'm going, man. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be premiering my motivational slash introduction video here in like the next day or two. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I want to because I'm gonna need you to, because I'm like, I want to get that channel monetized ASAP. I want that channel monetized before I even leave. Like I said, man, I want that channel to be able to run itself. Because eventually I want to start doing what other YouTubers do and let you guys choose where y'all want me to go. Because that seems to be kind of a dope concept that other traveling YouTubers are doing. You know what I mean? I'm like, so as long as y'all just supporting and watching, man, I'm like, I think we can definitely make that happen. Because I know there's definitely places people want me to go, people want me to see. So, we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody that sub 25K, man. I can't believe it, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. So humbling, man. "2023 might be the most important year of my life, man." Uh, Devoted same, Gavin. I'm not sure. She didn't tell me exactly what time in August. She just said August. Um, I would actually like to hit that by the summer. My goal is preferably before then. I'm like this by this time in 2023, going into 2024, I want to be at 100K. Like that's my goal. Then my travel channel, you know, we'll see how it goes. Barranquilla, man. I'm going to Barranquilla. Yeah, Belle that was just on here. That's where she's from. That's what kind of influenced me to go. Originally, I was gonna go to Cartagena, then Barranquilla, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just stay in Barranquilla for the I'm gonna just stay in Barranquilla for the month. Then I'm gonna come back. Like, and depending on, I don't know, depending on how well things are going with the channel, that'll kind of determine how fast I leave back out when I come back, because I have to come back in March because my license expires. Um, you know what I mean? I gotta have an ID. So yeah. So unfortunately I gotta take care of that. And then my birthday is in March. So like I said, it really comes down to how well the channels are doing. If that's the case, like if the channels are doing really well, I'll probably leave back out before my birthday, which is March 13th. Because I was considering going to the Philippines before I go to Thailand in April for the Rolling Loud concert. So that's kind of like my game plan for the first 3 to 4 months of the year. After that, it's kind of patchy. You know, I want to go to Antonio's wedding in June. So I'm like, so hell, I'm like, who knows? I might end up doing a pop up. I'm like, I might end up popping up in Colombia in June and August. Who knows? Um, but I know, you know, guys want me to go to Brazil, you know, because one MT teacher is there. Well, I'm sorry, one MT is there, Austin Holloman. Let's see. And, you know, it's a bunch of guys that I rock with that are in Colombia. So, you know, it just depends. But because, you know, like I said, guys want me to go to Germany too. I was considering maybe squeezing that in the summer if things work out well. Um, y'all already know how I feel about Switzerland, man. That's kind of like one of my like that's just a place that I just want to go for myself. Um, and you know, like other different sites, man. It just really depends. It really just depends, man. Like I said, man, 2023, man, it's on the flow, man. Shit, that's the case, man. You should just, man, you should just go ahead, take a ride on down the street to Badenkia and mess with and holler at your boy. Like Badenkia ain't nothing but like what 2-3 hour drive from Badenkia. It's right up the road. Okay, Bluff City Nerd said his birthday March 30th. That's what's up. Like, well, I'm like, hold on, my oh yeah, but my my flight booked for January 31st though, Lily. I'm like, be honest with you, I don't even know if I would want to spend my birthday down there. I don't know, man. No, it's almost like you got too many options. I don't know, man. Or swing back to the DR on my way back. Pay love, purpose, and passports a visit. Okay, man. We got a couple of March babies in the house. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shout out to my Pisces and my Aries in the building, bro. I don't believe in astrology and all that. I mean, but I'm familiar with some of the months match up with. Uh, Man, dude, I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm looking forward to it so much, man. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm like that. That's why I'm glad I already got my videos up for tomorrow, man. I'm about to get busy on this Spanish, you guys, man. I gotta get my Spanish up, man. And shout out to Miwa, Miwa. I love Miwa. Hey, yo, man. Appreciate the love, you guys. Everybody that super chatted me, man. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Yo, in the next day or two, man, be on the lookout, man, for the premiere of this motivational video, the introduction, well, the pre-log to my travel channel, man. All right, you guys. Yeah, I think, um, you know what? I think I'm probably going to premiere it tomorrow, man. I think I might just do that. I think I'm going to just go ahead and premiere it tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to just premiere it tomorrow. because I've already finished editing it, man. I literally just got to upload it. All right. So, again, man, appreciate the love, you guys. Everybody that super chatted, anybody that sent a Cash App, appreciate the love. Everybody that subbed, got me to 25K, appreciate you. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that on the way out. And like you know how we ride out.
Yeah.